Hey, so I was in Exodus today, and I wanted to share what I learned because I'm trying to be in the Old Testament more, just to be more well versed on Old Testament and also better understand my Bible. But I read about plagues 2 through 9 today. And what was really cool is I'm learning that God did not just send 10 random plagues just for the sake of sending 10 random plagues to make Pharaoh's life harder. No, He was very purposeful and strategic with the 10 plagues He sent. The reason for this is there's an act going on called polytheism at this time, which is the worship of many gods. An example of this, I want you to think back to ancient Greek where they got Zeus, Poseidon, Aphrodite. They got multiple gods that they worship and multiple gods that they think that they have to be right with. The Egyptians are the same way. They have a river god or a god of livestock or a sun god. His name is Ra. You may have heard of him. But what God is doing by each one of these plagues is he's targeting a Egyptian god and saying, I have power over your God. Your God stands nothing against me. I can do whatever I want because I have dominion, I have authority. And he's introducing a concept called monotheism, which is the worship of one God. And this is kind of ground shaking at the time. And so we see God tell Israel, his people, this in Deuteronomy 6. He says, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. This is new to a lot of people because everyone's used to worshiping many gods and being right with multiple gods. But God's saying, no, you're not going to worship many gods. I am the one God that you will worship, and I'm the only God worthy of your worship. And so that's just two things I took away. One, God's purposeful. He has no wasted movement. He didn't just send 10 random plagues for the sake of 10 random plagues. He was purposeful because our God is purposeful. And two, modern day application is back in old times, like people believe Egyptians and Greeks believe that they'd be right with multiple gods. I think sometimes we can fall into the trap that we got to be right with not just Jesus, but Jesus plus something else. And a lot of people fall into the theology of Jesus plus. But the reality is, like, the reason for salvation is Jesus, period.